Today we play Best of One.
The only one in Best of One.
What? Genius taxes!
Ta-da!
Eurian. This is Standard. Today's edition of Standard Imported Deck is a spicy one. We've got Grixis in the house running Ancestral Recall in Standard. Let's get into it. Hello, it's me, it's CGB. Today we are going to try out this deck that got 4th place in a recent MTGO event. It's got a lot of the things that you would expect in Cavarro the Mind Bitten and Deceit, a Dimir deck truly that people are into, but it rounds out with some interesting stuff. Ashling Rekindled taking a spot here as the only, well, it was almost the only red card. It seemed like Ashling was just spiked in here to play with the elementals and make Cavern of Souls look good. But there's Traumatic Critique, and Traumatic Critique is now in the deck as well as a removal spell that also digs and dumps things into the graveyard. A very flexible rare that we might see more of as the format goes on. But up at the top, your Mythic wild cards will cry, but when you draw 3 cards, it just could be worth it. Emeritus of Ideation, the 5/5 Ward 2, with the Ancestral Recall tied into its preparedness. Ladies and gentlemen, I tried out kind of this concept in a blue-black shell, but I'm excited to see a version like this performing well, and I'm going to dive in, and I'm going to let the nonsense begin. But this time, because your comments, because of the rage, because of the non-stop just destruction in the comments, I'm going to take duress out. I'm going to take it out. Now, I'm also really tempted, I'm going to be honest, pull Day of the Black Sun, add like more cover-ups. I do think cover-up is so good in Best of One because it helps hose a number of like glass cannon-y decks, specifically Reanimator. However, this is not my show. This is the deck designed by, where's that name? Scipios did this. So we're playing Scipios's deck today, and I'll come back with my version if it needs tuning, and if I win, guess what? It didn't need tuning, because, you know, brilliant. There is a sideboard, watch out. You might spend some mythics on an Oil Deep Gear Hulk. Remember that card? Remember when, like, that card, we were like, that is a good card. Man, 4-mana cards in Standard, man. It's tough out here. It's tough. It has to have like 17 abilities like this card here. Okay, I am ready to dive in. I'm ready to let nonsense begin, but first we have to hit the craft all, the hardest part of the video for all of us. Let the nonsense begin. Today's video is brought to you by Dragon Shield, and we've got a new color to announce. Hello, apple, green, and silver. Green apple, undeniably the best flavor of so many candies. Let's see how this color works out from Dragon Shield, featuring There It Is, the blooming soul. The dragon stories are really cute, but you guys have no idea how dark this room actually is. The camera does a lot to like make me look more illuminated, but the lighting, I can't read. I'm getting old. Ooh, it's kind of a brighter green. Ooh, I like that. It reminds me of a little bit of old Gnawbone. Man, I can't even lie. I would put a Ninja Turtle deck in this. Or maybe a Tevel. You know, the balance scale, that's draconic. We like that. So check out apple, green, and silver using the link in the description to support the channel, and check out all of Dragon Shield sleeves, and you can get a discount on all of them using promo code CGB5. So check out the link below. Thank you, you're cool. Will this be the deck that gets me to Mythic? I'm just living in limbo here. Other big diamond coming through. Black, blue. I mean, we can cast everything but the Emeritus, which is a million years away anyway, and we hit their hand pretty hard. Okay. Don't have a way to dump this in the graveyard either. But hey, if I get to Ancestral Recall, how bad of a day could it really be? Can't be a bad day when you Ancestral Recall. Yeah, tell that to me 20 minutes from now where I'm not hitting my land drop. What do we got here? We got some Burn stuff. I think we take the full bore and then Deceit the show off. Well, the Boros Charm has 2 modes. All right, I'm gonna take Boros Charm. Full bore gives out haste, but not trample. Is that, how does it work? If the creature was cast for its warp cost, it also gains trample and haste. Okay. So more likely that won't happen. So if I do this, I probably get full board, but whatever. We don't want them plotting. No plot. You've lost the plot. The thing that gets said in pop culture in America. Unfortunately, my graveyard's about to take a beating from the Survivor. And that's sad. And then nothing. And we don't have blue mana. What do you think? Do we just nuke the Survivor since they're playing like a prowess semi-Voltron-y thing? I mean, I think, am I supposed to name Elemental or Hero here? This is a little tricky. What are you? You're a human? I guess I'll name human. We might need it for the double blue. We're only 2 lands away. With 2 of these, I'm just gonna play one. They look to be an all-in flingy type aggro, so let's just not take damage, ever. They're bastronauting me. With a full bore in hand, are we gonna do this again? I mean, we're getting there, so yeah, we're gonna do this again. We just top deck a land and we play this. The double cavern. Am I really naming human again? I mean, we need to. The mana is being fuzzy. We want any top decked land to be able to cast this. Easy. Never didn't have it. The cavern wouldn't have cast Ancestral Recall, so that's a big draw. So those are some baby little days of the Black Sun, but they got the job done better than a Deadly Cover-Up would have, didn't they? All right, you Day of the Black Sun. 0 Ancestral Recalls cast, very sad. All right, first impression, we won game 1, never happens. Turn to Ashling, let's see if this works. Restless Anchorage. Give me the vents. Pain free. You think they want to hit me with no more lies? I think they want to hit me with no more lies. I name Elemental. It's fun when I get to do it. Now, do we drop the Deceit? I don't think we drop the Deceit. I think we have too many lands, but maybe I'm wrong. Because next turn, casting the Kavaro can work. But we're close to like casting Deceit. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for the big play. They can counter this though. So I'm hoping they just stock up. Or just go for that demo. Do it now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Why don't they do it? There's your stock up. They did that. Beautiful. All right. So we don't need the blue mana, so we just need the black mana. Get him! No board wipes. Look at all those things that are a pain in the neck. Get that Ultima out of my life. We still have to go through a lot of board presence. And the Eidolon is counterable if they decide to hold up 3 steps, and they do. So I think we just keep flipping here. Keep up a red. Can't do that. So I guess I'm using Cavern on Ashling most likely. But we're looting. Straight tootin' we're looting. Well, that one could go in the bin and I'd be happy. The Emeritus gets countered, but then they don't get to cast Meringue River Regent. Is that what we want? Do we want to trade with their 3 steps ahead now? I feel like we can make them do things, but letting them draw into a board wipe would also get us in trouble. We're going to 4, the next turn is 5. It's tricky. I'm not sure that this is the right play, but we're going to make it. If they use the 3 steps here, they don't get to try to draw into a board wipe. They don't get to play one Shitong. They have to play their Elspeth into a board presence. And they don't get to draw off their 3 steps in the future. And next turn we get the mana. And it's with blue. So we should be able to traumatically critique. Because it's mana value 4 or greater. It doesn't have to be a creature. So that should help us get to Elspeth or kill Elspeth. Unless they just... Minus? Minus is a choice. Let's see what they do. They minus. Okay. Board presence takes a beating. Why doesn't this light up? Interesting, right?
Dark days lie ahead.
Do you discard the Black Sun? I guess it can clear some tokens. Hex can clear Wan Shi Tong. Or I have a Watery Grave. You have a few blue sources. Another Cavern might be handy to name something different. Okay. Different names. Let's go. But you do have to watch out on the transformations now. All right, so both triggers go on the stack if one turns into the other. But when you transform them, you get things. You gonna play a dragon? Yep. I mean, we take that. Now we don't have to legend rule them. Duress. Ooh. I don't know about Duress. But let's dig. We need better cards. There are powerful cards. We need to draw them. Stock up's pretty good. Mind Bitten. We have a Duress, another stock up. Because there is an Emeritus in the graveyard. All right. Our opponent has a dragon. We're at 18. We can take 3 hits. Emeritus doesn't block it great, but tries. Okay, you can name Cavern of Souls, right? But it still has its other mana abilities, I believe. Am I wrong? Activated abilities of sources with chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. Oh, okay. So everything's fine. So did they draw a counter spell? We're gonna find out. Blue, because I like it. Show me your grip. wish it were a deceit, though. So I could threaten to take the Wan Shi Tong and make them cast it. Tight game. Tight game. What's gonna happen? Bird up. I wonder why they would do that here. It just gives me more options. Another bird, a spell snare, another dragon. Yeah, okay. They are out to be a monster in the skies, aren't they? Indeed. So for 4 mana, I can have a Mind Bitten, which would give me an Emeritus, and then I would draw 3, and I'd have 2 mana left, and I could be playing Ashling. Or I could cast this Emeritus now, and have more options on a future turn. And a black mana open. I don't need a red mana open. So it's like this. Done. Watch out for the demolition field. They have a Wan Shi Tong. They have 2 demolition fields. What's more important, my lands or their cards? My lands help me stock up into answers, but I have a ton of lands in hand if I can buy time. Tricky. I did, like, that's a lot of land to have drawn, by the way. Remember this, enters or transforms, you may discard, draw. Okay, you gonna pay that ward? They sure are. Discarding that Day of the Black Sun might turn into a big cost. We go to 1, they have a Restless Anchorage. We draw a Duress. We need a dragon to die. And then we can copy it. But we haven't drawn removal. Shoot the Sheriff is gonna be a mana short. Ouch. That's 2 removal spells, but we're at 1. And they all fly. So we got beaten down here. All right. What else could we do? Kill Wan Shi Tong, copy Wan Shi Tong as a 4/4 is a block, doesn't do it. I need more abilities out of my graveyard and I don't have them. Now, if I had gone for Mind Bitten, draw 3, I would have had a body on the field and then 2 more 3 mana open. And if I had drawn into Shoot the Sheriff and Hex, we still would have been dead. So let's see, the Deadly Cover-Up would have done it. We didn't find that. That's too expensive. Okay. Yeah, man, it's so close because like we have this and then we're 1 mana short of this. Oh, that's too sad. That's way too sad. And we had to draw lands off our Ancestral Recall. Oh, how do you cast Ancestral Recall and lose? I'm ashamed. We really did flood that mid-game, didn't we? I'm thinking of when we had to play 2 Ashling Rekindleds. I also don't know if I should have not thrown my card into the 3 steps ahead, but we did what we did. Starting town. Flips with blue. We getting snared? Nasty. It begins. Hey! How come you can have an elemental and I can't? That's BS. I think we're gonna need you. And I also think I want this deceit. Duress. Unlikely to do anything good. All right, give me Ashling. Evoke him. Roaming Throne, Deceit, Vibes. I think Vibes is the play that takes out Ashling, but Deceit bounces and hits the hand. They have the untapped land. Yep, I'll take Deceit. It also is a target for my own Mind Bitten. They can't do both unless they evoke. Here it comes. Let's see if they hold off or if they just go for it here. They're gonna let me have the mana. It's a mistake. Don't let me have the mana. They let me have the mana. All right. This is 5. Yeah. I can only do 4. Oh. So I guess what I should do is take the Vibrance, and when I do, hope they can't do anything else with the Roaming Throne. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Well, wait, I can bounce the Roaming Throne. No, I can't. I didn't make enough. I should have made blue. Okay. Okay, that's painful. What is wrong with me? All right. Can we survive long enough? I don't know. They top deck another elemental they can evoke here? No. Another Ashling. Gotta be careful here. If I decline, I have it. Right? Okay, I have it anyway. And if I transform it, I get a loot. Do I care about the loot? Not really. Boom. Yay. All right, get it together. Get it together. Holy crap. I guess it worked out. There was a day it had a black sun. All their stuff died. Something of mine lived. GG. Oh, what a train wreck I am. Okay. We should be able to kill early creatures and draw 3 cards. Not a Llanowar elf. Might as well be open to things happening. Our life total isn't under pressure, so should be okay to shock. It also might scare them, spell snare wise. Maybe it did. They're not doing anything. I guess I'll drop Hex and arrest them. All right. They didn't cast Speaker last turn. That's something. So now we want to work on evidence. So we can cast Emeritus. We can draw cards. Well, close. But we want to work on evidence, and we want Deadly Cover Up, and we need to hit the Mind Bitten or the Terror. Deceit? black. Cast Emeritus? What are they going to do next turn? Kavaro into Arden, but there is nothing to become. So next turn should be fine. It's the somewhere after that we want to do deadly cover-up stuff. Okay, Bringer. Yep. What we really want to get, though, we want to get the Terror or we want to get the Carvaro. And they put the Terror in hand, and now they have 2 of these? Weird. Yeah, fill that graveyard for me. That's fine. Do we transform it? We could throw the Deceit in the yard and then use it as deadly cover-up evidence and take Bringer out completely. But I really need to get these. And right now, it's not like this kills me. What does Deceit even do here that we want? Make black. Pay red. Pitch. They will probably mind break. If I pitch the Deceit here, they will probably use a Mind Bitten on the Deceit to try to pave the way and take the cover up. So we can't do that. It's not good. I'll just drop a land. Okay. Draw. Our own Mind Bitten. Awesome. Let's become Arden. That's cool. And get this out of their graveyard so it's on the field and exiled and hasty. So now they can't sweep the board. Yeah, that's pretty good for us. No way! Never didn't have it. Are you kidding me right now? What a play. It's all gonna backfire. It's fine. But oh my god, I can't believe it. Yeah, get another one. Okay, they get a Deceit. They didn't have the 1 mana to use it. Thank god. Boom. Yeah, give me that. Let's see you win now. Oh, all right. What do we have to worry about? There's 1 more Arden and 2 more Bringers that they can hard cast. They only have 1 Bitter Triumph. They have 3 basics. They have plenty of Hex. The Kiora, that can win a game. They have 2 Terrors. And we're about to get hit by Deceit, which will take Deceit. Nope, I'm wrong. Every now and then, they like to surprise me. I can't believe they pulled that Surveil into Bringer there. I really can't. Amazing. Okay, they Deceit now. Not gonna like what they see. Gonna be hard to kill with this group. Yeah, they take the Deceit. That's a land. That starts to get shaky. Please stop with the land. I need another Emeritus. I need an okay. Need an Ancestral Recall pretty bad. Nothing on the field to bounce, but they might be holding. No, they would have cast it. What are they holding? I think it might be a land, might be a removal spell. Am I supposed to play this? Only the Bitter Triumph would stop it. I mean, they can't counter it, but why not? Nothing to bounce. Why didn't they play this? Why didn't they play that? Oh, the Bitter Triumph. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, they got hit by Deceit because of that. I don't know. I don't know what the right play is there. Ashling. Drop it. Ooh. Ooh. I think they're dead. On the money. To the dome. Finish them. Woo. What a game. What an event. And I mean, cheap black removal spells I think means we're supposed to keep it. We're on the draw. Okay, I don't like double Emeritus in the opener, but we run 4. It can't, like, surely it's okay. Tapped. My stuff enters tapped. What is this? I'm ready to hex. Okay, artifacts. I don't really have anything to remove artifacts. I need Deceit. Yeah, that's what we're gonna need. Gotta hope their draw's a little awkward. If they have a really good draw, I just don't see us recovering from this because our removal spells just aren't meant for them. And they don't seem to have a synthesizer here, so that's good. That is good. And that's a good top deck. We can put the one of the Emerituses in the graveyard. We're looking for blue mana, and we got it. Do I shock? I mean, I know what I want to do next turn, which is become a prepared Emeritus, most likely. So if they do make a construct here, we want to be ready for it. Here it comes. Please don't remove the Ashling. Please don't remove the Ashling. Removed the Ashling. But they did not get a synthesizer. Do we become an Emeritus? Oh, baby. Do we go for this? It has Ward 2, but they'll have 5 mana. So if they have a Perilous Snare that they could have played last turn and didn't, I feel like I have to be aggressive. This deck is gonna win if we give it time. So here we go. We need them to not be able to remove this and pay the ward. No snare. Saw blades will do. All right, now we need to top deck blue mana. Tough game so far, guys. All right. All of these instant speed take out their creatures. I'm going to get rid of Shoot the Sheriff because it's the more expensive version. This can help cast the Emeritus, but we still need another blue. But I have to play it this turn if we top into another blue, so I'm going to name Human. Just in case Ashling lives here. Although, God, you have to use it to pay for 4 or greater. You have to pay the blue to flip this. Awkward. I don't think I can cast the Ancestral Recall the same turn unless I top deck another blue source. The Bay. Okay. It begins. We don't have much time now. I can't believe this deck is even still around, but I guess it is a lot of mythics, and some people adore it. That's not what we needed. All right, I think I gotta pay the blue. Making the blue. Casting this, I can still have a blue mana, but the problem is that that blue mana, it can't cast a spell that is only one. Very bad. Very, very bad. Dude, the blood crypts, they got me. They got me bad. I don't think there's any world where Mistrise Village should be in this deck. Just to be honest. It's... The games it wins you probably could have won anyway, and it doesn't flip the matchup. Trust me, I've played the control side so many times. It's a decent control matchup. It always will be. An uncounterable spell or two doesn't save you. Yeah, well... They had it all this game, didn't they? My mana was awkward enough, and they absolutely didn't let me have anything. Critique. Don't think that's gonna do it. Too many lands, man. Too many lands. And now a Bitter Triumph. Ugh. I think we're just gonna die, but what the heck. Go out with a bang. We got a few board wipes, but once they get the Fire Crystal, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, no deceit. Unfound deceit. And as good as a lot of our cards are, deceit is, and I hate saying this with Ancestral Recall in my deck, deceit's the best card. I don't think it's close. All right, you did the thing. I don't think they can kill me, but they can get close. I'm being trolled. 4 mana, or take out the United Battlefront. Bay sacrifices for Fire Crystal. They do not have another 2-mana artifact. I guess that's a thing. Come on, go get your Fire Crystal, unless it's in their hand. What if it's their last card? Maybe that's what's going on. That is our hope, right? They're pitching. I think these two cards are among the best in our deck, but as far as hope goes. But there's a Fire Crystal. They do need another 4-mana artifact. Oh, Jesus. So I should have used cover up and taken Battlefront. Of course, max punished. I'm good. I don't want to. I don't want to see. I have no way to get the Fire Crystal off the field without drawing Deceit, and even then I don't have double blue. So the mana is really rough for a format that has all these 5-color and choose any color lands. Probably leaves something to be desired from the just sheer amount of like shock lands and still not getting the job done. Other than that, I'm having a pretty good time. But you see how there's still no double blue for this Deceit, and I'm on the draw. And I might need it. So it's, I don't know. I assume we need some number of basic swamps, but I think by far the worst card is Blood Crypt, and we could be running like Starting Town. Leading on Cavern of Souls is scary. But hey, we actually hit with the Duress. The Future Shark. I mean, okay. Oh, they don't have black mana for the Overlord because they named human. Why'd they do that? Have they lost their senses? Look at this hand. This hand is borderline unplayable, isn't it? Well, I said the mana was tough in this deck. I'm just going to get my mana right. As right as I can. Give me that. So yeah, they don't get a chance next turn to fix their mistake. They probably top deck the Overlord. Opulent Palace. There's a Deceit. We have 4 lands, and we have an Emeritus as an option, but we also have another stock up. And Traumatic Critique, which I don't think does too much in this matchup. Give me the Emeritus. What we need is Superior Spider-Man the Mind Bitten to pick on their graveyard. I bet they just top decked that, considering how they're poking around. Blue, yeah, they can definitely pay black and copy my Deceit. Yeah, look how good they are at Magic. Probably the best card they could draw there. Wait, that... Okay, they have to hit. I mean, they don't want the they don't want that card in their hand. The Bringer. What? What are you doing? I was sure they'd go get the Deceit. All right, we'll keep digging for our own Mind Bitten. This is not it. Okay, weird. Could also use the Deadly Cover Up. That would be nice. They whiff again. Those Dredger Insights are feeling pretty bad, aren't they? I don't know how I got that lucky, but I'll take it. If they had drawn another Cavern and played the Dragon, my head would have exploded. Okay. Bitter Triumph, I think that thing needs to go. Drop the Hex. Draw the land. My take on Reanimator, Dredger's Insight, 1 or a 2 of. It does run into Duress and Spell Pierce and a bunch of other things, or Spell Snare rather. It runs into a bunch of things that you just don't want to run into. Good draw. What do they get? What do they discard? They have a bringer. Oh, whatever they get. I think we're bringing out Deceit. Blue pay 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. 6 or 5, draw 3. Shoot the sheriff. I think I want it in the graveyard. Take the Mind Bitten. Drop the Emeritus. Start the clock. 9 cards in graveyard too if I want another Ancestral Recall next turn. I mean, they've been drawing fire. Let's see if they can top deck a removal spell. They usually run like 1 to 3, 4 Bitter Triumphs or Awaken the Honored Dead. Okay, Bookworm, not so bad. Looks like we might get an Ancestral Recall if they don't concede first. Get ready! The shark is in the yard. Make black mana, pay red, discard grave, recall me. Definitely want to keep looting to really feed more ancestrals. We get a Deceit. Okay, that's 6 mana and then 1 more for an ancestral. Nice. Let's go. Bounce the Bookworm. Can't pick Cavern. But Arden, you can stay right there. They'll be dead soon. Let's get prepared, guys. Is there 10 cards? We need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll leave the big old Deceits. Drop you a 13. And then because they might have a Deceit, we hold. If they have a Deceit, we want to cast the Recall after the Deceit resolves. I should be happier. I ancestraled, and I'm about to ancestral again, but I'm locked in. I don't want no Reanimator deck taking my thunder. What the... What's happening? It doesn't have vigilance. Scions of the Earth Spider? Are you crazy? What? Instead of a terror, that is the second ancestral today that's drawn 3 lands. I am cursed. 100% cursed. How am I supposed to end this game with land? 4 lands in a row? How do I throw all of these in my graveyard right now? Hello? I guess I need to time that. They can go for Formidable Speaker on this, right? I said it doesn't have Vigilance, but it kind of does. If I could just discard all of these right now, please. Tell me you're not an outlaw. All right, is there a bringer? There is not. There is a bringer. They could still top deck the perfect card and win. Oh my god. I think just about anything could have ended that game, but no. They were trying to do that after blocks, huh? We could have just swung. Okay. Like, or I could have just passed priority. It wouldn't have mattered. But maybe they were just trying to get me to use it. Maybe they were mind gaming. I'm gonna scream. The neighbors are gonna wonder what's happening. Ah, yeah, thank God. Three more lands. Let's go. Do it. Do it to it. Those ain't all lands. It's not great though. Dress you. Might as well. Okay, there's a... we're at 6. I can get to 7. I can get to 7. I can't get to 8. I hate being so unprepared. It's very sad for me. Oh, if I Day of the Black Sun there, do I win? Yeah, I think I just missed lethal. I think I just missed lethal. Oh no. Oh no, don't punish me. I deserve it, but don't punish me. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. No! Thank God. Oh my God, thank God. Oh my God. When did I become such an emotional Magic player? That's always. That's the answer. Good deck. Fun deck. Thank you, sponsors of the channel. Check out Dragon Shield. Use promo code CGB5. Check out coolstuffinc.com. Promo code CGB5 on their site. Links in the description. Like, subscribe. You stayed till the end. You're cool.